What's the worst mistake a beginner can make this year? Stick to the end and you'll find out. Hey, my name's Dave, I'm from guitarco.com. When it comes to playing guitar, a lot of players think that the most common mistakes that are made are always the ones to watch. However, with the internet evolving and with loads of new apps and loads of new tools and video sites always on the rise, there are always new things to watch. The worst beginner mistake before I share it. It is not to do with holding your pick with these two fingers, although this is the best way. It is not to do around just playing and not practicing. It also isn't to do with bad technique. This comes before everything. When you begin guitar, it's very easy to find a structure in the beginning. You don't know chords and then you learn them. You don't have a rhythm and then you learn a strum pattern. So then you have chords and rhythm and you're playing. But then after a while, it's very easy to enter this blurry zone of playing and not actually knowing what level you're on or not knowing what to do next. It reminds me of a story where I was teaching somebody and I asked them, how's your playing this week? And they said, oh yeah, good. I got a bit of this song done. I got the riff of that song done. I got a bit of that solo. And yeah, I started this, although I'll get back to that again. And we actually wrote out on the board all the bits and all the pieces and everything they've been doing. And it emerged that they actually had never completed a whole song. And one of the major points of guitar is to play a song to completion. Imagine going to one of your favorite artists and they start their song and all of a sudden then they just pause and move on to the next song. And they play a bit of the next one and move on to the... You definitely wouldn't be satisfied. Now, what's a player to do nowadays when they're looking up a quarter of a song and they can play an eighth of another song, half another? Well, the first thing is, and this is totally within your control, is to pick an easier song that you know you're going to complete to the end. And that means learning the verse, learning the chorus, learning the intro, the bridge, and practice playing it all together so you have one complete song. Now, what if you're a player who has a complete song, but there's another song you have on your watch list? This is where patience and persistence comes in. There is a download that comes with this video if you want to grab it. It is a step-by-step blueprint on how to have more structure and direction with your playing. It lets you know what major areas to watch in each chord. I definitely suggest you download it. It has seriously helped other players. So the biggest mistake this year, it's dabbling with songs and not finishing them and not mastering them. It's one thing to be able to play a song, but it's a whole other thing to be able to play a song super well. And that's what I really hope for you as a guitarist. So let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. And that story, the student ended up committing to finishing whole songs. And now they have a set list instead of bits and fractions of songs. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. And there's another cool video I think you might be interested in. It's a video on 5 big things to watch out with your playing. Check it out.